not by overcomplicating it, not by overthinking it, by just showing up most days under 15 minutes a day to listen to me, to understand me, to love me, to harness that sovereignty that lies in all of us. And sometimes it's more dormant than active, but to learn to feel safe in our own sovereign power is what we are all being called to do this lifetime. In today's video, you're going to learn, what does sovereignty actually mean? Why is it important to you? And why are you being called to step into your sovereign power now? So what does sovereignty actually mean? It means a supreme or ultimate power. And what I like to tell myself is, when I'm in this energy, I feel like it's safe to be seen, it's safe to lead, and most importantly, it's safe to be all of me. When we can start to focus on our energy through our mind, through our thoughts, through our emotions, through our body, then we can harness the power of our own sovereignty to create a life that we truly love. And when we can work with our emotions, our body, our thoughts, to harness the power, to understand them, to love them, they are the easiest way to move energy in our body and shift it over to our true self, our sovereign self. And let me tell you, it's not rocket science. You know how to do all of this. Your body, your emotions, your thoughts, like I just mentioned, are all leading the way to this. It just takes a consistency to practice or to remember who you really are, which is really just listening to you. And this is what I love to call divine discipline. To remember that there's even sacred in the mundane, every single day thing. And when we can find the sacred in the mundane, routine, groundhogsness of life, there is where we will find our motivation to change, our motivation to step into that sovereign being and take that action. But I have to tell you guys, it's not actually motivation. It's actually inspiration. And the word inspire or inspiration, if we look at the roots of the word itself, in with spirit, God, action. So when we are connected to our spirit or connected to ourselves, we're able to take that aligned action from that sovereign place in our hearts. It's not just about getting into the energy, it's truly about leading and acting in this energy all day. And this is where the magic happens. I made this decision nearly 2 years ago to really commit to myself, even if it was only under 15 minutes a day, to take the time to do my own sacred practices, to harness my own power. For me, that was breath work. And because of that, I was able to work with my body, to trust my body, to work with my emotions, to trust my emotions, to work with those thoughts and know when to trust those thoughts and not to trust those thoughts. And I just implemented this simple system every single day. And because I implemented that divine discipline and took that inspired action, the results were out of this world. I have moved across country to the beach. I have manifested my soul partner. I quit my corporate job of over 10 years, healed my body. I actually unintentionally grew my boobs, it's true. Found my soul tribe of sisters, awakened my own Kundalini energy, and learned how to actually activate and work with that energy, and so much more. Not by overcomplicating it, not by overthinking it, by just showing up most days under 15 minutes a day to listen to me, to understand me, to love me, to harness that sovereignty that lies in all of us. And sometimes it's more dormant than active, but to learn to feel safe in our own sovereign power is what we are all being called to do this lifetime. I believe this is our purpose because so many of us the recovering perfectionist, overachieving, very witchy woo women, know that we are here. We are meant for more, that our hearts have a gift, something to share. But we get constantly stuck in our head all the freaking time. And it turns into analysis paralysis. And we end up feeling more lost, don't know what to do, want to dig ourselves deeper into the hole. The list goes on. And how are you going to manifest if you're stuck in your head all the time? I mean, come on. That's when I feel like I am rushing to get nowhere. Where am I rushing to get down? So when we can learn to slow down and just take a few minutes every day, so start to train our brains to know that it's safe to be present, it's safe to be calm, it's safe to lead, because that sovereignty lies in each and every one of us. So many women start their awakening journey and we jump from one healing modality, whether it be superfoods to energy healing to this type of meditation to that energy, whatever. We consume more and more and more, which is awesome. It's available. So many of this is available for free for all of us. This is what you're listening to right now is free. But we spend so much time consuming and maybe saving it for later on our Instagram or pinning it to our Pinterest board, if that. And we never get to it. We think one day. So we spend more time consuming this content than actually applying the techniques we learned, moving from one thing to the next instead of really committing to one thing. Because the truth is, whatever that one thing is, if you truly focus and if you truly believe, that one thing will heal you, will manifest your dreams, will get you out of the rush mode and into your sovereign being mode. But it's really allowing yourself to commit to that one practice. And like I said, we don't have to overcomplicate it. And that's what my mission is here too. But remember that you are worthy of this focus, this single focus, this commitment. You are worthy of loving yourself so much more by committing to your growth. So if you are resonating with any of this and thinking like, wow, yeah, I'm stuck in the overwhelm and the procrastination hamster wheel, getting stuck in groundhogs every day, feeling like I'm meant for more, but I don't know where to start, or maybe I do and I just don't do it, then I want to tell you guys about my new membership, the Sovereign Sisterhood membership, which is open for enrollment now. We will officially launch on March 13th, 2023. But it has been my dream for such a long time to have a simple system that we don't need to spend hours on every morning, with a community of like-minded women who want to grow, who want to love themselves more, who want to change the world, who want to collaborate, who know that they are meant for more. And let me tell you, if this feels like it's resonating, or maybe you're not so sure, you are here listening to this very YouTube video for a freaking reason. Your soul is calling you for more. It's calling you to be that sovereign self. But that takes showing up for yourself little by little every day, making those changes, stopping yourself before you make those decisions that were on autopilot, and choose differently. Because we believe if we truly tap into our power, we can up-level the vibration and change the entire world. And yes, this is a sign that you have been waiting for. I am here to tell you guys about my new membership, the Sovereign Sisterhood. It's going to be a community of like-minded women with monthly short, simple classes and the simple technique that I mentioned today that will only take you under 15 minutes a day, so that you can be called up into that sovereign power today. This is a sign that you have been waiting for, my sisters. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could have the confidence to take those actions every single day and leave the haters, including your own self, and the analysis paralysis in the past? And how expansive would it feel to have the energy to actually propel you forward in your life and your dreams, and that you had unlimited focus and stamina to actually live your life and not feel held back by your body and your emotions? And how empowering would it be to know how to ride the wave of your thoughts and your emotions, being so in tune with these that instead of feeling like mountains, they feel like molehills. And this is why I created Sovereign Sisterhood. It's for passionate, recovering perfection and a little bit witchy women who are looking to make that big impact in their own lives, for their families, generations to come, but for the world and humanity itself. But are honestly scared a little shitless about it. You know all the woo and how it works, but like I mentioned before, you don't want to spend all day implementing or meditating, and you haven't really committed to one practice. And because of this, you feel a little bit like a fraud because you haven't actually manifested or changed your life, even though you know this woo stuff works. You just haven't actually committed to yourself. Like I said before, this is the sign that you have been waiting for. I know in myself and my journey, I've wasted so much of my life waiting for my time until I finally realized that I choose when my time is, and that time is now. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like this video, tell me in the comments what you think. Are you truly living your life out of a sovereign power? Or maybe you might be still stuck in the victimhood. A video that I posted a few weeks ago, are you in the vortex or in the victimhood, might be a good follow-up to watch after this. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to learn more about the Sovereign Sisterhood, links are in the show notes below. Thank you guys and see you next week.